little bitter, so I talk about my past a lot, baby.
Yeah.
Auntie ain't raised no quitter, I was waiting for my chance to drop, baby.
Hey.
I'ma pull up clean and let them look at me, just hating on the drop, baby. Watch me reign supreme off of the dream. I just miss my aunts a lot lately. That'll never change. R.I.P.
Yo, what's up, Cosmic Blake?
If you're real, I just hope you watch out. He raised down and gained clout. Auntie told me, don't you ever give up. That's all your plans about.
Hell yeah.
Fighting through the hardships.
What, is today Sunday? It's Sunday. God damn it. Sunday night.
I gotta find my way out.
Before you started music, you might watch stuff I made.
My head felt straight.
I mean, I guess so. I ain't doing shit right now. Boom, 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 boom. But just you, dude. No one else. Hey. Artful was good. Hope they see us coming soon. Delay, promise, still we arrive. He said, Kashimo Waffle. That's the other name. I see you play. SBC Summit, what's good? How you living? How you doing, player? A little bit of beef stew there from No Name Brand. Well, beef stew. That's what you ate today, dog? You was eating beef stew today? My man's out here roughing it, dude. Crockpot life. Alright.
Well, I guess we got it.
Promised Cosmic Blake we would run his Valentine's Day special, since it'll be too late on the feedback night. It's kind of random. So are you, Doug. So are you, Doug. You know what I mean? So am I. We expect nothing less other than random shit from you. Let's see what you did. Part of your cartoon series?
Well, I guess we got to do this. This is what the viewers wanted.
Are you using AI voices?
Now, I have a solution. I have a twin sister that'll be good for the job. This is my twin sister.
Hey there, handsome.
That's your twin?
Yes, she's my twin.
100% AI voices.
Kiss her.
They wanted you to kiss me, but that ain't happening. I ain't kissing someone twice my height, and I'm not gay.
So I have to do it right now?
That's what the viewers want, so yes.
Then you should leave Thunderbolt.
Subtitles wrong.
So how we doing this?
The fuck?
You do you, big guy.
This is your weirdest one yet, dude.
Have a good Valentine's Day, y'all.
Well, color me confused. That was very confusing. What the fuck, bro? That didn't make no sense, Cosmic Blake. That didn't make no sense. Did you run that by anybody before you put it out? You just threw it out there. Wild, dude. Yeah, I have a lot of notes. The first one is what? Why was she built like a little? Why was she built like a little? She was just a little torta, dude. She was built like a little Oompa Loompa, dude. That's a man with silicone tits and an implanted fat ass with a wig. Yep. I mean, that's what that other guy was into. Nice, we finally got rid of these guys before they even post. Let's go. Fuck off. I can't make female characters. Yeah, clearly, dude. Why was she dressed like that? What the fuck? Can you put on this shiny jacket? There's no shiny jacket, Nathan. I've never had a shiny jacket, man. This is the second time you've asked me about the shiny. There's no shiny jacket. Robert said, coming in from Seattle, weight 450 tons. He's the Talkbox champion, El Jibbah. Actually, yeah, that one you did was pretty good. You finally did a good prompt. El Jabbario's insane. Oh my god. Oh shit. That's actually pretty good, dude. We should make a beat around this photo. You know what I mean? Crazy work to get this tatted, dude. The guy's a maniac. The guy's a maniac. I had him fitted. This is pretty bad too. Holy fuck. This is just ridiculous. This is me selling you a car right here, dude. Straight up. The AI is crazy. This is the one I made right here. You know what I'm saying? Baller status. Ashy, what's good, girl? She said, bang, Jibbah.
Big Jibbah. Big Jibbah.
El Jibbario. Jib, I'm so dead ass. My cousin was joking and I did smack him the fuck up. Well, you know, cousins sometimes need to get slapped around. It's okay. I'm doing good. How you doing? How did the rest of the performance go, Ashy? So you're up there. I saw you up there cutting a rug. See you, girl. You broke his arm. Oh, don't do that to him. Don't do that to him. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna do another version of this because I don't love this vibe, but I like these drums. It went really well, but I'm super sore. I didn't warm up properly. Just threw out a hip there. Yeah, I mean, I would have actually destroyed my entire body if I tried to do anything you did on stage. So, Robert is Ashy's #1 fan. You got a groupie. Ashy, you earned yourself a groupie. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we love that. Got yourself a groupie. Careful with him though. He will make AI images of you and upload them to your Discord. Just be advised. Be advised, that will happen. Yeah, but he's a good dude. Unless he says something crazy about me. Please don't put me in AI. Just because you said no, it's going to happen. Big Jibbah Cosmic Blake ballin' in the pictures. My goodness. This is us ballin'? What is that? That's a small image of you? Or it's in the Jib memes. Boom, 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 boom. I don't see it. Look in your Discord. He's at it again. 100%. Boom, 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 boom. Why is his hands coming out of his head, right? I never know what's going on. No end in sight. There never will be. Never ending. It's true. Alright, well, I wasn't like super vibing on that. I did a save as, so we can always come back to that, but I want to do something different on this. The beat feels so 2000s R&B. I was messing around with this last stream, but I didn't really like the line to be able to say anything on it. Spicy Mr. Noodles no name brand. Now you're talking. Now you're talking nonsense. I'm kidding. You've been talking nonsense for like every stream. Literally every stream. I never know what you're talking about. And I love it. Something to work on. I got to come up with something to write to. That's all it is. If I can't write to it, it doesn't really serve a purpose for me. I gotta get rid of some of this shit. Boom, 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 boom. Get rid of a lot of this shit. I'm not using it. Yonk. See ya. I'm not gonna use you. Bye bye. Or you. Bye. When I woke up this morning, I crashed out because I thought I missed the live on YouTube. Nah, man. I only do a couple days. I think I only do one back to back now. My Thursday and Friday nights are back to back. But now I go Tuesday, I take Wednesday off. I go on Thursday, Friday. I take Saturday off. I do Sunday right now. This is my Sunday night. And then I take Monday off. Because if I stream too often, I just kind of lose the ability to like make other shit. And I need to make more songs and make more content. Especially content, I'm really slacking there, so I need to work on that. I have some ideas, I just gotta go out in the world and get them done. This thing is so mad. This thing is so cooked. I gotta delete some of this shit here. I remember when you were dying laughing after episode 1. 100%, dude. It was cooketh. It wasn't in the best shape. But I feel like we've worked it. You've gotten better and more aware of audio and how you should be doing it. My fat ass eating Cheetos with tea? Damn, it's very Western of you, dude. With some Eastern influence. I see you, player. Boom, boom, pew, 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 pew. Yeah, we can't use that. We don't need all that shit on there. Oh yeah, thank you, Ashy. You know, that's what I do. You know, I keep it consistent, consistently late. That's what happens when you have a 2.5-year-old. I'm in Oklahoma. Nice. Cheetos tea, though, sounds crazy. Cheetos tea would be wild. Alright, we're going to put even less stuff on here. I should be able to use this now. Stop barking at me about the CPU. The terrible twos. They say 3's worse. Don't tell my wife. Okay, let's just mad about this then. Do 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 do. I'm Justin Timberlake? Dude, why you been waiting so long to tell us? We love your music, man. And you were great in the movie Trolls. Don't believe that, motherfucker. How incredible would that be, though? Like, all No Name Brand's ever done is come in here and write. He's asked a couple audio questions, so I think No Name Brand does do some music. But for the most part, No Name Brand has just written down the food they've eaten that day, or what they want to eat. Hey, what up, Sai? How you doing? If you're... shit. Elon need to get off the internet. Less delay, please. How do I turn that off? Just chilling. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. Appreciate that. Okay, just a little coffee shop progressions here. Hmm. Yeah. What's up, Blake? What you got? Do you love your music or music your love? Don't love your job, job your love, right? You know? Don't chase your dreams, dream your chase, you know? Don't crack your fingers. Finger your... Well, let's not do that one. That's kind of a little groove right there. Ashley was like, okay, I'll see it. If Ashley can move to it, then I think we're okay. I also sent more photos. Don't sink in the poop. Poop in the sink. There's like some interview where some girl was like, don't love your job, job you love. I'm like, all right, well, you need to put down the self-help books, girl, and think about the weird dumbass shit you just said. That's why I like don't crack your fingers. Do the opposite. Hey, 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 sneak peeks. Okay. Don't know what that means. That's supposed to be me? said, dum, 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 dum. Nah, we can do better than this. Maybe a better sound. Dum, 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 dum. Get going, but you ain't knowing. Hey, yeah. Get going, girl, you ain't knowing. Gonna come here, yeah. Gotta figure out what key we're in here. Ashley with the 10 stream streak is crazy work. I appreciate you, girl. Yeah. Yeah. The Elgato screen capture drops USB once in a while. I don't know why. It didn't used to do that. It just started doing that. So I probably need to upgrade the other computer a little bit. No, it does do it once in a while. It's not me. It won't be my camera. It'll be the screen capture off the other computer. So it's just the Elgato 4KX or whatever it's called. I knew I took my pills. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. We can do better. Let's find something else to do with this. Let's see. These drums are fire. I like the drums. I just need to build the right thing around it. Man, I think we'll be in a better spot. Once I find it, we'll be off to the races. Hey, Got some keys back here. Ooh, I could hit the synth ones. Let's see what they have in the synth. Hey, there you go, Cosmic Blake. I appreciate you, gang. Why does every single sound have a delay on it? It's crazy. Like, people don't know how to make a fucking synth sound without delay on it. What's wrong with that? It's an ad for diapers, dude. They think you might have a kid, that's all. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. Shit, there's a lot of 15-year-olds that got somebody pregnant and have to go buy diapers. It's not that crazy, dude. Atina! Você conspira contra mim? What's good? Hola, ¿cómo estás? It's Spanish, yeah. But what they wrote seems more like Portuguese. What's up, Dougie Jones? How you living? Abigail, how you doing? Mega Night. Hey, yeah. Okay, we're into something here. This just feels better. Boom. Brrr. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh. Said I think I'm in love. And if I'm for you, baby. Yeah, yeah. I would say yeah, 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 yeah. Say ooh, 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 ooh. What's up, Hemingway? Hard to catch a stream on the East Coast. I'm sorry, man. I think as my little one gets older, I'll be able to start streaming a little earlier. She we won't be like in scramble mode at the end of the night, you know what I'm saying? But with a 2.5-year-old, I'm on a pretty strict little schedule here. Wait, that's kind of a groove right there. Shit, that's all might be all we need. Just to get us right. This was just better, so let's copy this over. Delete that piece of shit right there and go like that. Boom. Hey, Mastery! You sing. I do. I play Talkbox as well. So you hear me do all kinds of random shit. But thank you for the follow. Let us know.
How you doing?
How you doing? Hey. Okay, let's call that good enough just to kind of build a groove. Obviously, we'll make like a bunch of changes later. Fit it to whatever we're doing. Let's make it knock a little harder though. Paste it forever in case we record something. Hey! Hey! Let's quit being lazy. Let's do the math here. So if we're in B, I just made my two sing songs transitioning from melodic rap into pop, true pop vibes. W, hell yeah, yeah. If you go listen to some of the music I've been putting out, I just put out a new one. On Friday. It should be on all the services. It's on Spotify right now for sure, but it should be on Apple Music by now. I don't know why it's taking so long to get on there, but it's everywhere else. Yeah, I do a lot of like pop stuff, funk stuff, R&B stuff. That's what I've been doing forever. But this year I'm just releasing shit. I'm not letting shit sit on the hard drive. I'm not letting things go unfinished. I'm just getting it done. So yeah, I'm already 3 releases deep this year. Trying to get a 4th one done for this month, and then try to be consistent and see if I can get 2 songs out along with content on short form content for each song. That's the vibes. That's the vibes. Now I'm not too worried about the short form content. If the content ends up happening 6 months after the song's out, that's okay. Totally fine. At least the song's out. I want to, but I'm so slow at mastering, and so it F's me up. Fair enough. After a while, you just gotta let it fly. You just gotta let it fly. I mean, I've been mixing a lot of people's shit for a long time, so for me, it's all kind of making beats and mixing is happening at the same time. And then once I'm done with something creatively, I'll go through like probably 10 different iterations of the mix until I'm finally like okay with it. Okay, we're gonna look up the frequency note chart here. Frequency note chart. Frequency note chart. Boom, pull me up, homie, pull me up. We're in the key of B, which is sitting right here. 61's too low, 123.4. So that's 123 basically on this R bass. Show me 123, 123, 123. There it is. That's a good resonant harmonic right there. Hey, 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 hey. Oh shit, I don't have the bass bus on this motherfucker. That'll do us, dude. I'm on version 8 of the latest tracks mix. Yeah. Shit, when I finally drop something, I'm probably on version 20 to like 24. Those final versions end up just being like, you know, something moves a couple dB, or like I change something on like the stereo bus. Hey, Conic, was good. Let's make a new track here real quick. Called the bass bus, homie. Okay, this is going to output to the drum and bass bus. Boom, boom, boom. And this is going to go into the bass bus. Okay. In W. Damn, this streamer looks like my Aunt Betty, L streamer. Betty sounds fine as hell. Betty sound fine as hell. What up, Betty? Appreciate you, man. See, this is still too funky. We'll use it on one section, but not for the main part. You gotta simplify it. Maybe this isn't the move. Maybe we go with a different bass sound. Maybe that's what we needed. Squeedy-biddy-dee-dee-dee. Ableton not responding. Come on back now, Ableton. We believe in you. Boom, there you go. Sometimes you have to talk to it. If you're just nice to it. If you believe in your Ableton, it'll come back around. Doom doom dibba doom doom. Okay, let's do it here. Deactivate it. Remove this. We don't even want that sound. Well, let's use something that's more taxing. Let's see if we can make this system explode. Here we go. Serum 2, baby bird. Throw it in that bitch. What's the drink there? This is an orange soda. Zevia orange soda, non-GMO. Organic stevia sweetened. You know what I'm saying? No food coloring in it. It's like a clear orange soda that with no sucralose, no carbs, no aspartame, no sugar, no bullshit in it. If you're gonna drink carbonated beverages, that's what's one of the better ones to go for, in my opinion. Not SpawnX. Not sponsored, you mean? No, hell no. No one wants to sponsor me. Shit. You'll know when I'm sponsored. You'll know. I'll be wearing nothing but crazy brands all over the place. Okay, for now I got a Britney Spears shirt on today. So she's sponsoring the stream. Britney's here to dance with knives. Okay. To whatever we make. She said she's gonna do a knife TikTok for us. It's gonna be really sweet. Cannot wait for that. Do. Sponsored by Britney Spears. Shout out to Britney. I'm sure she's watching for sure. Well, this can't work because that doesn't even go low enough. I'll be damned if that's not a crispy you got going already. Clear as a bell. What's clear as a bell? Oh, whoops. No wonder I can't hear it. That'll do it. Give me some. Give me some and give me two. Some and give me two. A crispy mix. the hell? Oh, this thing got an automatic clip on it. Ultra Gaming was good. We need something a little more transparent. Just kind of sits in the pocket. Okay, my dumb ass didn't even have this thing going, so this will sound better this time. Do you like Airtel Funk? I'm not even familiar. I'm unfamiliar. No, you said, do you like Airtel Funk? I have no idea what that is. I don't know who that is. The key is to get a good, it's gonna get a break beat, and then you have that break beat that's already smashed against something, right? The break beat's already like a soft clip for sure. And then I'm definitely doing a few things to the break beat. I have a high and low, and then I'm sidechaining a new kick through the break beat. So I'm putting a cleaner kick through the bottom end of the break beat. Okay, that's just doing the 4 on the floor. And then the clap, I'm layering over the top as well to give us even more attack on there. And then we have like kind of the big squash clap on the breakbeat. But the breakbeat itself is doing most of the heavy lifting, which is fine. That's the breakbeat there. So when I layer in this shit, right, and then we have this clap. And then, so what we do is we have this kick side chained so that it ducks the low end. This kick is already ducking the low end on the breakbeat, but now it's going to duck the low end whenever the clap happens. So you'll see this come down. It's going to duck the 120 hertz and down when the clap happens. If I don't have that going on, then you get kind of just a muddier sounding drum mix with less kind of dynamics. And that kick feels like it's always there, right? The kick is always there, but you give the illusion of a more exciting snare sound by dedicating some more voltage to that snare, pulling it off of that kick there. Then we also have some atmosphere in the background, which also always kind of helps. Some sounds of the city. You'll occasionally hear like car horns, like right here. So the kick is ducking the breakbeat kicks. Yeah. It is ducking part of the clap too. And then this is just me messing around with some MIDI. Not really do anything to those, barely treating them. And then on the actual drum bus itself, we're going through the NLS bus, which is going to give us some saturation. And then on the drum bus itself, we're going into this Orion plugin where we're using saturation, harmonics, compression, lift. If I show you all this shit, what it's doing. It's parallel grit, parallel compression, regular compression, some low end harmonics, and This is the breakbeat without any treatment on it. Like that's all the drums without any treatment. Right? Which is okay, but that's how you really glue it, is some shit like this. So you add this saturation to it, right? Gives it more of like a 3D feel. It takes away some of the attack, but I made it super attacky so that we could get away with this. And then the harmonics here, low end, just makes that kick kind of stick out a little more. And then the compression is where you really dial it in with these two here. That compression there just kind of glues everything, pulls everything up a little bit. This parallel compression here really lifts everything together. Turn that off, back on. This is called Orion. This is a great plugin for your drum bus. Another good one is Knock. Then we have some parallel grit added in. This kind of just makes those harsher sounds feel a little better. Barely noticeable. And then what else am I doing here? I'm also using this, curving some of the hats and high end here to warm it up a little bit. And then last little tool we're using, we're soft clipping it just barely, like 2 to 3 dB. That's it. Without the soft clip, it's a little looser. With the soft clip, kind of tightens it up a little bit. You could also do this in parallel by going like that. That's without the soft clip involved. And you can make it like a more aggressive soft clip. You know what I mean? You can really drive it like this. Right? And then I could blend that in. It's like the more aggressive you get the soft clip sound, the more you can kind of affect the sound there. But yeah, that's the vibes there. This is at 4/4. Hey, 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 yeah. This is the orange clip right here. Orange clip. You can also do multi-band mode. So you could dial in just specific sections. So yeah, you can multi-band just specific sections, while also clipping the whole thing at the same time, which is pretty fire. But then it's just the normal clipper mode right here. It's always fun to play around with the presets, and then you have the kind of the blend knob here. You can do it in parallel if you'd like. But if this one's all the way up, then obviously you're 100% being affected. Pretty fun stuff, dude. Boom, boom, boom. Lemoff 710. What's good, gang? Almost ready to release music. Yay. And there you go, dude. I got my third one out for this year, Lem. I done dropped a third one. So I'm keeping pace with my original goal for 2026, which is to drop 2 songs a month. We're on pace. Although we're past halfway through February. I have 1 song out total. There you go. LOL. Hey, fair enough, dude. I think just, man, getting some singles out is what I need to be doing, because I just need to build my catalog and then get more of a following. But you can't, you weren't happy with the first release? Oh, what was wrong with it? What's up, Igor? I heard a little bit of bossa nova for sure. It's cool stuff, man. I wanted a song per month for 2026, more realistic scenario, updated to one song per season. Fair enough. Fair enough. Lemoff says, because I had a full social media plan involving others that failed before release anyways, but I was a bit out of my mind at that point with everything happening, so I released something I didn't even like just to have something out. I was doing what I've been stopping people from doing for over a decade. You know what? It'd be like that sometimes. I think it's good to just release it, man, and just see what happens, you know? It doesn't, and just build some content around it. But like, I think the days of like pre-release content is like a waste of time. It's a waste of time for the pre-release shit. Unless you have like 1 million plus followers, I don't see the point in pre-release. Like, even if Kendrick Lamar posted that he was doing a pre-release promo, I'd forget about it by the time the thing came out, until someone said, hey, have you heard the new Kendrick that came out? Then I'd go check it out, right? But I wouldn't give a fuck about a pre-release. Basically, if I discovered a new artist and I was like, oh, that's a cool song playing in the background of this TikTok video, I'll go look it up. If I can find it, I'll add it. If I can't, I'm gonna forget about it forever. I have to with my Spotify deal. What's your Spotify deal? What's the deal? That seems like a shit deal then, if you have to do that. I don't get it. It's already hard for my guy to help me because I have no following on there. Got you. Can't really say on the chat, but I can answer in DMs. It's Spotify Canada. Okay, got you. So is it about like getting on editorial playlists? Because I don't think that's going to do as much. If it is about editorial playlists, I don't think that's worth putting off releases or making the releases take longer. Personally. I think if your song has traction because you promoted it by making a bunch of content, it'll end up on an editorial playlist. Got you. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's people with like millions and millions of Spotify listeners per month that are getting 1 to 2% of their streams from Spotify editorial playlists. Like I think the amount of reach they get from them are horrible. If you can get pre-saves, I mean, yeah. Got you. But then like landing on those, I think landing on the playlist doesn't land you fans. It lands you a couple streams, but not fans. That's why you created a full cartoon. Got you, to promote the songs. But I think you should put more of you out there. You know what I'm saying? Like just even, like less overdone content, more of like you sitting in your interesting ass room that you stream out of, just talking, bro. And then people be like, this guy's cool. What is this? And eventually the people will find their way to you. I mean, you're doing that already with streaming. People are finding their way to you. I'm not camera friendly. Dog, you're a streamer. The fuck? Yes, you are, man. Yes, you are. Streaming is a bit different. Absolutely not. It's a camera right in front of you. It is a camera in your face. Jibbs, how do we get you to go about torturing our tracks again? On Tuesday, I do music feedback. You saying like actually talk shit about them or actually help you guys out? Because April Fools, I'm going to do another April Fool's stream for sure. We did that a year ago. I was cooking people, bro. I told them, send in your worst beats, I'm going to fuck you up. But on Tuesday, Hemingway. Down to collab on April Fools. Shit, we should all do them. Every feedback streamer should all be April Fools feedback that day. Everybody should be doing that. 100%. I'll send you all the drops I have to boo people. It's a bunch of boos and hell knows, dude. The 510 dro pulled up with some good dro from the 510. Shout out to the 510. Appreciate you, my guy. Let us know
How you doing?
You from the Bay? No, we just love the Bay Area music out here. I'm from Seattle. But yeah, we've grew up on so much E40. Keek to Sneak, 3 Times Crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, I work with a bunch of producers out here that produce for other folks out that way too. My guy's got a song with the Mechanics down there. You made a new Bay Area song recently? W, dude. Let's go, dog. Yeah, I'm always into that vibe. I like this groovy thing you got going on. This new project you're working on? Yeah, I've been trying to put out as many singles as possible. So I'm already 3 deep this year. We just dropped one on Friday. It's called Long Time No Stacy. It's about Stacy acting a fool at the club, and we gotta try to. She's trying to make us pay her bill, and we're not gonna do it. I am on Spotify, 100%, 100%, bro. Bang, there it is. I sing, I play talkbox. That's all self-produced. I'm also a mixing engineer, so you can peep all that. He said, "Remind me of that process again." I'm sorry, Hemingway. The process for sending in music on Tuesdays when we do feedback is you just join the Discord, and then you throw it in the feedback section once you're verified in Discord if you're not already in there. I'm now gonna force all my homies to hydrate like this. Like what? Oh Jesus! Are you slapping the water bottle? W, appreciate that. Basically, somebody voice banned me and then hit me with 10 hydrates. Oh, I see you. I see you. Sometimes, yeah. My process is all over the place, 510. I got my Stanley. Appreciate you, family. What's up, Rotten Gnome? How you living? Okay, we gotta just find this groove here. I'm gonna find it. Yo, been dadding it up, had a baby a couple months ago. Hell yeah. Congratulations, man. That's the dad drops right there. Hell yeah. Shout out to you, Rotten Gnome. W father. Let's go, dog. Let's go, dude. Yeah, okay. 510 says, been doing the same thing things the same way for a while. Been experimenting with different ways to make music, for sure. Awesome little girl named Violet Green. Shout out to Violet Green. W. When was the birthday? The birthday was it 2025? Like around Christmas time or what? Hemingway says, Jibbs, I'm guessing you're fully in the writing process for this track by drum loop repeated over the next 64 bars? 100%. Yeah, there's no layout yet. November 19. Ooh, okay, a little Thanksgiving action. Nice, dude. Yeah, mine's August 19. So 19 birthdays, big W. This is the closest here. This first phrase is what I'm looking for. See, I don't like that as much. So we're going to use this here. Copy this here, and we're going to redo this. See you later. Jib, is that a Sock Ableton sound? No, we're using Serum 2 with a little bit of a Waves R bass on it, beefing up the lower harmonic just a little bit. We'll get to mixing it later. You know what I'm saying? I think it's also slamming through a bass limiter a UAD 1176 FET compressor, bass boss limiter. All right, this just gives a little bit of a chunkiness as well. I've been trying to find a reason to mess around with this sound crafting aspects. Yeah, it's pretty dope. It's pretty wild. There's like almost too many possibilities. So I kind of just like find something. Yeah, I use the presets, but there's also, if you have a bunch of Splice credits, you can go on Splice and get a gang of presets. There's also a website that you should be privy to, which is over here. Where is it? Presets. Preset share, dude. This is a W spot to go to if you want to get some new presets for Serums or Serum 2. Completely free. It's just made by other people in the community. You can like hear the previews. Yeah. So sometimes I'll get lost in the sauce there, dude. Yeah, absolutely. And then if you want other, like if you want a free good funky bass sound, I would go with the Tyrell N6. There's a couple good ones in there. I got the presets for the Pro Q4 too. There you go. I don't have any of the Fab Filter plugins. We're balling on a budget over here. Okay, we did a little extra, little mini ghost note in that bitch. See if that works. See if this rides the grooves. We can come up with something. Okay, I don't like that extra note. I just want to get rid of that extra note. See ya. We'll keep it simple for now. If we can build a little section around this, then we can obviously play other sections later. I was up late, trying to get to you. I think you should. But you do not know when I'm about to be on the trip. I never wanna, like every night, yeah. So all I ever wanted was
And I said, baby, won't you bring that ass to me? Yeah, yeah. I said, baby, don't play around. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Girl, don't play with my emotions, baby. Get up. Get up. Take your ass up in the club, yeah, yeah. But you ain't really about it, don't you, baby? If only you could want it with someone who want it like I do. Just like I do. I was in the breeze. And get wavy, won't you stay with me? You know you can. Hey, big dog, 5'10" Dro with the motherfucking subby. Appreciate you, my dog. That's big love. I really do appreciate that, man. You just got yourself a big Jibbah sub sample pack as well if you'd like to go get it. It's in the Discord, my man. That is yours. You paid for it. If you don't use it, you can send it to somebody who will. But thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. Feel free to jump in there. I'll give you permission to get in there and you can download that jaunt. And also, that'll give you a paid skip on Tuesday's stream if you wanted some music feedback. Sometimes we get a long line on those streams, so the skips are pretty valuable. So let me know if you get in the Discord, and I will issue all that to you. I appreciate you, man. Li Zhang Kai Ke. End of beginning, please. Okay. All right. That's the most confusing thing anyone's ever written to me on the YouTube side. Most confusing shit I ever read. I like it though. I like it. It's mysterious, Li Zhang. How long have you been making music? I've been making beats. I started making beats in 2001. And then I went to school for audio production. So I started making beats when I was 13. And I'm 38 now. So I've been doing music shit for a long time. But I actually worked in a recording studio as like a lead engineer, a lot of artist development. I did that for like 8 years out here in the North Seattle area. And then, yeah, kind of got away from doing music for a little bit and wanted to get back into it. So started streaming because that's like a reason to sit in front of your computer and work on music. You know what I'm saying? And then I also help out the community. And a lot of people do music feedback, but they don't know how to like mix at all. So we do music feedback with like notes and a little more focus, like mixing notes, a lot of shit like that. So our Discord's pretty fire. We got like 1,000 folks in there. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Same age, 1987, baby. How long you been making music, Dro? Yeah, yeah, yeah. 86, nice. You started around COVID. Dang, okay. Nice. Well, yeah, you should have access now. The sub-sample section right here in the VIP, you should have access to that. That's your download link right there, my G. Appreciate you, man. Hey.
It's the end of the beginning. It's the end of the start.
Hey. It's the end of the beginning. Very confusing words. Now, what should we make this little hook about, though? I would love to come up with a hook tonight. Record that real quick. What'd you do between audio school and getting back into it? So I graduated a long ass time ago from the Art Institute of Seattle. Not even a real college anymore. It closed down. And then I made a R&B compilation album and released that. Then I was just working odd jobs at the time, like not audio related. And then the studio up in North Seattle, I ended up booking there with my buddy who was making an album. And I came in there and gave them a copy of that R&B album that I made. And that R&B album, essentially made out of my house, is what landed me an internship at that studio where I trained for a year. Had to kind of unlearn everything I learned in audio school to like learn how to practically use it with rappers, singers, how to develop artists, how to like, you know, work with people and work on their music and learn how to hear things from their perspective instead of trying to make everything fit what I like. That's a big like moment where you get better at mixing when you work on other people's music. So I was there for like 8 years, and then ended up getting an opportunity to move down to San Diego with my now wife. She was already living down there, and in San Diego I ended up working for a huge cannabis company, and worked my way up from just working at the storefront to in the warehouse where they're producing shit into being like in charge of printing and label manufacturing. And I was like the proofreader for the graphic design department, along with all the other kind of odd jobs they had me doing. So I was on salary for a cannabis company for like 5 years. And then COVID slowed that company's production down, and they laid the entire production team off. And for some reason, I was just floating for like for like 5-6 months with no one that I used to work with still sitting there. It was crazy. But then when they finally laid me off from there because like there was nothing left to do, I decided to come back to Seattle, which is where me and my wife are both from. And I was like, fuck it, let's start streaming. Let's try it out. Because I was watching a lot of streamers. I was like, I should be making more of my own music. I don't want to just do this like alone. So I'd rather do it online. That's where it is. And so I started working with Ableton in like 2020. I've used so many different DAWs. But Ableton I picked up in the pandemic and started running with it. So that's it. That's the origin story right there. But I've been playing TalkBox since like 2006. 20 years in this bitch. What genre do you find yourself leaning more towards? I'm way more like 90s R&B and then like funk. A lot of people compare what I do to like Debut, Daft Punk, you know, shit like that. Shit like that. Tuxedo. I get a lot of Tuxedo references. Yeah, Debut. I think there's another E in there somewhere. Yeah. That funk shit, you know what I'm saying? You can look at my last like couple songs. It's all funk. Last few things I made, just funk. For the most part. There's this joint. Breakbot, no.
I am unavailable to play the fool. Now I can't wait for you. It don't matter, I know what I need to do. I'll be having some fun. Time waits for no one. I'll be having some fun. Some time to wait for nobody. I don't wait for nobody.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I made this whole shit on stream for the most part.
Be my number one if you want to step my way. If you wanna step my way. You could be my number one if you want to step in with me. Now we're falling in love on the dance floor. Now we're falling in love on the one. Hey, I see I want to.
You get the vibes. You get the vibes. So, a lot of funky music. You sent some in the videos. All for zero fish, fishing, trending country music. Holy mix, dude. Dude, what is that? We have to get new speakers, dude. You blew up my headphones. What the fuck? What was that, man? That was the worst mix thing I've ever heard in my life. Holy shit, I'm cooked. I can't mix a thing anymore. Yeah, that is extremely random. That shit is horrible. Why? What made you send that to someone working on music? What had happened? Now we're deaf, dude. Why do people put shit out like that? It sounds like that. What are they doing? It's all love, man. I'm just playing. Appreciate you, 510. Thank you very much, man. Much love, my G. You got Reason, fam? I used to have Reason. I made a lot of beats in Reason back in the day. But I don't have it right now. What's the Discord again? I got you. Hold up. Boom, boom, boom. There it is, G. Just make sure you have an avatar image on your Discord profile or it will not let you in. Also, your Discord has to be 24 hours old. Or it also will kick you out. Bro, Loki might just delete Serum. How come? You're just going to use Reason for all your synths? Serum doesn't run well. I'll give it that. Serum always has little problems. I got to update it again. There's another problem. It's probably Serum again. Yeah. You never use it for anything? A little Game of Thrones run, dude. It's only $10 a month. It's not terrible either. No, Reason's got some cool stuff in it. And you can run Reason as a plugin into your DAW. So you're basically running two DAWs at the same time. I mean, I wouldn't want to record vocals in Reason. Some people do it though. Oh, Serum for $10. Yeah, I just bought it outright, so I don't have that problem. They have rent to own. I don't think you're. Are you paying to own it eventually? You're saying? So you pay $10 for what, like 30 months? Is that how it goes? Okay. Got you. Yeah, I just bought it outright. Fuck it. Isn't that just like renting? Technically, no. Because renting would mean that at the end of paying for the full price, after 30 months, you don't get to keep the plugin. So rent to own is basically a 0% interest rate for plugins. A lot of plugin companies do this. I did rent to own when I got Orange Clip. It was on sale for $90, and I just paid $9 a month for 10 months. So didn't pay any interest on it. I was able to use it right away. So that's what rent to own means. Otherwise, yeah, you're right. And then it's just renting. Because if you're just renting something for $10 a month, that's a scam. that's like the Adobe scams, dude. You pay $25 a month just to use their fucking program that used to be way cheaper. Yeah, but that's what a lot of these companies have to do to like stay alive. They really do. Especially with the deals are going to get better and better for people that make music, I think. Doesn't Ableton make you pay to play? I have not paid. Well, no, I upgrade. Yeah. Once they do a couple upgrades, you do have to pay for that. It's like 3 upgrades or something, then you pay for an upgrade. Some shit like that. I'm in the beta program though, and I haven't left the beta since I got in the beta program. I don't even download the new version. So I'm still on like Ableton 12.0 in the regular Ableton, and then I'm on like 12.3 beta. But 12.3 is out. I can upgrade to 12.4 beta. I'm gonna do that for sure. And I don't send any of my reports to Ableton at all. So I just like trying the new experimental features, you know what I'm saying? See what's going on with it. That's stupid as fuck. I don't know. I mean, if you're using Ableton and then you can eventually make money with your songs, I think you can write it off. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I don't know. It's not that bad. If you played baseball for a living, you know, you'd buy baseball gear. You'd have baseball gear that you pay for to do your job, right? If you have a job at a restaurant, you'd go pay for pants. You wouldn't be able to rent them. Agonizing over paying $49 for Newfangled Audio Saturate. It's nice on the master bus though. Yeah, right? You know what I mean? There's always something like that. If I'm ever rich enough, I'm gonna buy Ableton and give its users free updates for life. Look at you, dude. You're gonna have it go bankrupt. Here's the thing, CTR. If you have a company like that, right? If you have a company like that, that's making a lot of money on that model, and then you want to come over the top and remove that model and make it like basically free. You pay for it once, and then you run out of people who work for that company. It runs out of support. It runs out of upgrades. Look at Native Instruments. Native Instruments has to file for bankruptcy. And some of those plugins, if someone doesn't pick it up, some of those plugins may run out of support. So people spend a ton of money on those plugins. There's no one working there anymore to iron out the kinks when they do upgrades. There's no one even do upgrades. Or just have Cloud build you a new DAW app. They just don't want to match the same tier-based program sales marketing that FL uses. Hey, appreciate you, Ashy. Have a good night, girl. Appreciate you. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you. They don't want to match the same tier-based program sales marketing that... Well, FL Studio has about 6 employees, bro. FL Studio is a small company. Unless you know what you're doing, almost anything creative like music is hard to make a living out of. This is true. This is very, very true. I saved the Stacy song to my personal playlist today. Let's go, you boy. Let's go, you boy. Appreciate that, gang. How you doing, dog? Don't put bad things on our Discord, dude. We just fixed the Discord, so that wouldn't happen. Put that in other Discords, not this one. And also, I don't think you have to be the best at music to make a living making music. You just have to treat it like a business. That's what most people don't do. Most people don't treat it like a business, right? If you're in music and you want to make money making music, then you need attention. That's all you need. Attention is currency as long as you have enough music that's good enough. It doesn't have to be the best shit in the world. You just have to be able to market it with content. You could have a bad song that goes crazy because the content is awesome. You could have a great song that doesn't do well, that flops because the content sucked. So honestly, like getting people's attention to give a shit about that song is really what you need. And then once people find you and discover you, you have to have a catalog of music that's already there that they can then go stream as well and become a fan of. But the thing is, we treat music like art all the time, you know, because it is, but not anymore, really. Let's be real. If you're not releasing things and then like trying to do content around it, you're just putting shit out into the ether. There's like 1 million songs uploaded every week to streaming services. 1 million songs. So why would people give a fuck about yours, right? Even producing music at all will become more niche than it already is. It's true. That's fine. That's why I'm doing it on the internet. I think if anybody wants to, like, you know, eventually people will be like, oh man, I miss the days of like people making music. We'll be here hitting buttons, but still using some of the AI tools, I'm sure. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom. But I've also been around people that make a living making music. So I've seen like what it takes. Like I understand what they had to do. And it's just having a big catalog, but then having a song or two go crazy. Is really like how they get started. It's not that far-fetched, bro. Especially today, you can blow up in the middle of nowhere. You don't have to tour. You don't have to do crazy shit like that. Yeah. Ooh, a little mallet action. Something simple like that. Dun, 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 dun. Something simple like that with some movement on it. Might be kind of cool. My ex hit me up on Valentine's Day. That was weird. That wasn't that weird, man. She missed the old bowl, you know? She's like, you know what? I could use a little bit of CTR right now. Late on the beat, please. Thank you. Get late. Yeah, you just the backup plan. She waiting. She trying to see, did you take a bitch out somewhere? No? Cool, okay. I was just checking. It's not sus, dude. It's pretty... It's her way of saying I miss you, but I'm also making sure that you're not seeing anyone else. Bing, 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 bing. She just checking in, dude. She was trying to tap in. Just see about it, you know? See if you're like down. That's all. She's feeling a little lonely. I just want to see if you're lonely too. Do you think about me? That's what she was saying. And you say, nah, I wasn't thinking about you. I was thinking about this rhythm, girl. You know what I mean? Yeah, she playing mind games. That's crazy. That is crazy work. Said, listen, baby. I know you reached out because you want to talk to me. All right, I'm just going to send you all the new songs I'm releasing. Check this out. She's like, God damn it. Bro, nothing gets them going like some dubstep, you know? Nothing gets a girl in the mood like some hardcore rhythm dubstep, you know what I mean? Nothing. Nothing sets the tone, dude. That's some straight bedroom bumpers right there from CTR Dubs, dude. Straight up. Bro, if you're fucking the dubstep, that's crazy. Jibbs, you ever mess with any of the MPC units, or are you always DAW keyboard guy? I didn't have any MPCs. I had a Yamaha Motif 6, and then my buddy had a Korg Triton, and we used to swap keyboards all the time. Yeah, Real Estate Cowboy, he knows. Real Estate Cowboy remembers the old Yamaha Motif 6.
Real estate cowboy.
What's good with you, gang? He remembers when I used to make beats on that old shit? The old keyboard back in the day? We were fully outside the DAW, dude. Just hardware. Cooking. Just cooking, dude. Just drinking heavily. Smoking a ton of weed and making beats on a Yamaha. I was smashing Patron. Yeah, that's true. Oh, man. The gambling, too. A lot of gambling. Not me, but the Real Estate Cowboy was gambling heavily while I was making music. CTR says she's a little older, so she probably saw that edit that I did of the 80s Valentine's radio scene, and she probably thought it was directed to her. Yuck! Yuck to Patron or yuck to your girl, dude? Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof, dude. Did you post that edit? I wanted to play it on stream. The Triton, I wonder if we freaking do the same forum boards. Probably, dude. Probably. So much so it turned into a major issue and I had to retire from drinking. That's fair. That is fair. That was not the best that went down. We are not watching Supernut. Did you do this? Did you load it up in here? This guy's a legend, bro.
Yeah, I can show you young and coughing. All you do is lean back and make sure you got a big ass. I broke the last camera.
How'd you do that?
Wetting it. They call me Big E for a reason. Yeah. Straight facts. At his finest.
CTR, you gotta sample this guy, dude.
Do it, ladies. Yeah, I can show you young and coughing. All you do is lean back and make sure you got a big ass. I broke the last camera.
How'd you do that?
Wetting it. They call me Big E
Wetting
for
it.
a reason. Straight facts. At his finest.
That guy is huge, but you know he'd be fucking. That guy's got swag for days, dude. All right, where'd you put it though? Did you put it in here? Yes, you did. Here it is. He went to the bottom of that river. Bro, for Valentine's Day, he's out there bumping rhythm. She's pissed. Not even playing her a love song, dude. That's pretty good, dude. I like that. That's fire. That's hilarious. He's not even playing her a love song. He's just out there playing rhythm, dude. He went to the bottom of that river like every single date I go on. They're just sunk, dude. Completely sunk. Dusty. I don't wanna see what you want. I need to figure out how to put a video in FL to line it up like that Patrick Beverly guy. For more edits. You just get OBS, man. OBS. If you have OBS, you can just record the OBS. Like you use the streaming software, and you just record instead of streaming. You're just recording. It'll capture your screen. You can set it up so that you can do one whole screen that captures. You could do a literal. You can put it in 2160 or whatever instead of 1080. And then you can have, okay, you could have one like recording a camera on you and another one recording this. Okay, you wanted to pull it into FL. Dude, I keep changing this beat and I'm just trying to force it. I have a Mac. Look at you, fucking fancy pants over there, dude. Same thing. It is not the same thing as using OBS for it. Alright, it's just not. Because in OBS, you can put them all in the same screen. Does that make sense? In OBS, you can have a 4K canvas that you're recording onto, and you can put a 1081 in one corner, another 1081 in this corner, another 1081 in this corner, another one in this corner, and they're all synced up. One could be running your video, one could be running your screen capture, one can be your web camera, all at the same time. All completely synced up. It is, man. Come on, man. And then you can designate different channels to store things in different places. So it is not the same. I differ to beg, my G. Yeah, now you picking up what I'm putting down. That's how I would do it. So the things are already synced. Things are already synced. You don't have to do a bunch of annoying shit later. It's already the shit already lines up. You can bust the videos pretty much. That's what I'm doing right now on this. This is a canvas right here. This is a 4K canvas. I'm not even using these two. This is how I port things over from one computer to the other one. I have a 4K image right here. This whole canvas is 4K. And I'm putting 1080 in one corner. That's the screen you're seeing usually. I'm putting this overhead camera. That's how I get that camera above the keyboard. Right there. Bang, bang. And then I have room to put another webcam here and another screen here if I want. You know what I'm saying? The modern sexual marketplace is such a disaster. I'm retiring from that just like drinking. Just no more champagne room visits. And it's jibs for days once you get that set up. 100%. 100%. Damn, dude. Just fully abstinent, dude. How you gonna drive around a Lamborghini with no sex happening? I highly doubt it, dude. It's gonna come raining onto you, dude. Like a song, like a white girl anthem from the early 2000s. Feel the rain on your skin. Driving very fast, dude. I'd have a camera showing my toes if I was to stream. That makes a lot of sense, CTR. You should just do that. Fuck it. You'd be the only one with toe cam flying by these broads. What is it, 1942? We're calling them broads again? We're going back, dude? We're going back to broads? I'm not mad at that. Just fucking cruising past these broads, dude. I need an Advil just to text them, dude. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's difficult right now because, I mean, at our age, trying to be in the dating game is like, what's left, you know? Like young girls that are trying to party, or people our age coming out of a marriage, right? Or something like that. There's not a lot of people like in your scenario. There are, though. They're out there. It's so polarized too. Yep. I mean, that's just how we're conditioned. That's how we're conditioned, dude. The phone's doing the polarizing. The phone is working to separate everybody. Hell of trauma, dude. I got long hair. Real estate cowboy. Hey, JV would like a word, CTR. Stand down. JV's gonna pull up, dude, pissed. You ain't taking my man, dude. That's fucking crazy. He said, I got long hair. Oh, that's wild. Back up, homie. What's a drift funk drum pattern? Off to meditation and relaxation. Take it easy, y'all. Hey, appreciate you, real estate cowboy.
Real estate cowboy.
Appreciate you pulling up on us, man. So it's just blowing out drums. That's it. Okay, got it. Got it. What else we got? What do they consider R&B? Let's see. Faster tempoed R&B. Like in the 110 range. Let's slow this down. It's not weird enough. I usually don't like doing straight up drums. I like the little percussion things. Random. What's that doing the drums? Yeah, that's weird. We'll start there. We sample Darius and put a little Darius sound in this bitch. I don't know who that is. Boom, boom. You mean Darius Rucker from? No, probably not Lil Darius. That's probably not Lil Darius, dude. You put Darius in the videos? Okay, word. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. He's a musical savant. It's probably cooked, if you're saying that. It's probably super cooked. Let's see how cooked it is. How cooked is it? It's probably fucked. I would assume. Darius stimming in my closet. He's 17 and he's got the tism.
Darius. 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 Why are you in my closet? Darius. Hey, Darius.
That's low-key fire, though. He's pretty good at that. He's pretty good at that. Boom, 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 boom.
Darius. 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 Why are you in my closet? Darius. Hey, Darius.
Shut up, girl. You're ruining the sample.
Darius. 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 Why are you in my closet? Darius. Hey, Darius. Why are you in there? Darius. Darius.
She done ruined the whole take. We got like a split second where she's not yelling over it. Yeah, it's called loopback. You can just do it with your sound card. You could do it if you had this sound card in FL. You can do it in anything. It's just a record channel.
Darius.
Okay, that's a pretty good one right here. He says Darius again, right here. Psst. See you later, B.
A closet.
There's another good one right here. Boom.
Darius. Why are you in there?
It's all breathy and shit. Okay, so say we like those. We can tune them first. Because you got to. See what key they're in, dude. See what key they're in. Let's pull up Melodon, dude. Meow, 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 meow. So now you're my own, my own, my own, my own. Phew. He's a little flat. Okay, cool. Those are in key now. And we just commit. Boom. Okay, now we've tuned Darius within the 12 notes of the scale. Now we can go down here, go on this bitch, open like a granulator. Put a granulator, throw that bitch in there. And we can pull our sample in here. I'm gonna rename this to Darius. And pull him into the granulator. Boom. Arm record the granulator. Mute that joint. Now we have Darius synth. Yeah, when you sing high, it sounds cool to bring it down in pitch. So that's what that's actually doing. There's other areas you can explore. Does it work the other way around? No. Not usually. Yeah, he's a preset on the Korg Triton, dude. Look at this. You could even put expressive chords on this if you find a spot with a good chord. Zelda vibes, yep. Crazy. Why is it clicking on me? I'll pull any green later in this bitch. Granulator. New one. There we go. Jibbs, how does this fit in the original track? I probably don't know. This is the best sound we got out of it, though. Right? The B-side of D12's fourth album. What's up, Harlow? Pretty wild. Pretty wild, dude. Taking a little sample, turning it into that weird shit. I think I like it more like doing chords with it. Wild. Nothing there with doing in the higher range. I'm trying to get weird. It's got a little Mario Kart too, yeah. The fuck? Shit, that's crazy, bro. The grain layer is weird. Alright, we'll just use it as a low end. Well, we got that bass sound whenever we need it. Whenever we need it. Some delay could make it plausible. We're trying to force it though. You know what I mean? We don't need to do that with that joint. It was a wild sample. Sometimes it's just too weird. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see if there's any old beats I need to be working on. Let's look through the fucking old projects. Baby Bird, date modified. What's the oldest shit on here? Peanut butter sandwich. Okay. Man, these are like before I have my template. What up, Anna Rise? It's JJ, right? Boom. You always have Darius pulled up on your 1997 Cork Triton. Straight up. Do you have Kyle Beats drip plugin? I don't have anything from Kyle Beats, no. Do I need that though? I don't know. Okay. Little old vibe right there. What time do you start streaming? Usually around like 9 p.m. between 9 and 9:30 p.m. my time. So like about 3 hours before now. Usually around there. Give or take. It's always a little bit up in the air. We should work on the Outback song. Sampled a bunch of lyre birds from Australia. Never really finished this though. Farts to bed. You sure did. Well, where are we getting feedback from? Into our stereo bus. From where though? Nothing's even harmed to record. What? Oh, from here. Yeah, I fixed it.
And that's a car alarm.
Too weird. And that's a car alarm. Chips, we had some talk box on that last beat about how finding parking sucks, dude. It does kind of suck. It does suck. It's a niche down song. Who's that for, you know? Whoa. These are hella old. I'm trying to figure out what's what. Can I park it up there? Oh. room. Can I park it up there? Can you play one of my beats on Tuesday? Hell yeah. Yeah, girl, let me park it, baby. Hey. I told it bitch to get it. Most up, toss it, toss it on minute. Just to the front of the top, don't bend it. Most up, toss of the beer in a minute. In a minute. Just don't pause and a minute. Told her I will put up in the bar in a second. Pause on the phone, bitch, give me a minute. There's something cool about that, but it's not the best. The hell? What is the hell? Boom, 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 boom. Squeedy-doo-doo-doo-doo. Squeedy-doo-doo-doo. Squeedy-doo-doo-doo. definitely the hell. I don't know what that is. Boom, 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 boom. Squeebity-bidoo-doom-doom. Ba-ba-da-da-dum-dum-dum-dum. I gotta just find one thing and then roll with that. But I gotta find one thing that makes me want to write a song. What DAW is this? Nobody knows. You already know what it is, CTR. How dare you? Yo, so sick, bro. What DAW is this, dog? It's Reason, for sure. I don't even know what to do with that. Squeebity boo down. Well, shit. I'm about to work on some video editing since I just don't think I found the right groove yet for the next song, but we'll get there. We'll get there. A Cash Money, what's up, dog? Even this needs like a rapper on it. I'm not trying to rap on nothing. So I got to come up with some more R&B ideas. That's what we're going to work on for next week. I'm going to have something loaded up. Do you work with any artists directly? Oh yeah, plenty. I have done that a lot in the past, but at the moment I'm just trying to make more of my own personal shit and get it released. But yeah, for sure. But shit, I'm about to get up out of here tonight. I'll be back on Tuesday doing music reviews. So if y'all got shit ready to go, get it in there on Tuesday when we start streaming. I'm gonna try to start on time. The goal will be on time. The goal will be to be on time on Tuesday so that you guys can actually get some reviews in and we're gonna get it right. Yeah, that's a weird clip. I saw that, CTR. That was weird, Michael. But it's okay. I don't have any of his shoes, so I'm okay. I'm all right. It's okay. But it was weird. A little weird. Not gonna lie. And on that note, I'm about to get out of here. Come play our festival in Sask. What up, Dash Recording? What's Sask? Saskatoon? Out here in Saskatoon. Out here in Saskatoon, dude. Canada, baby. Dude, I don't even have a passport. They're not letting me out, dude. They're not letting me out, dude. I appreciate you hitting me up, though. But that's a W. Shit, I might go do some stuff on stage here in the next few months for a funk band out here in Seattle. But I think Dash Record, you followed me on IG too, so let me know some shit about what's going on up there. But I really appreciate you pulling up on me, man. But you catch me on the way out the door. I'm headed out, y'all. I'll be back on Tuesday. Yeah, I'm in Seattle. 206, baby. Born and raised. Born and raised. Southwest Washington, W. Hell yeah. Pacific Northwest in a building. Let's go. Let's go. Hell yeah. All right, y'all. I'll be back on Tuesday, like I said. And I'm going to try to have more of a plan for the next cook-up stream so we can do some vocals and shit. But much love, man. Nothing but respect to anybody who hung out with me tonight. Appreciate y'all. Be kind to yourself and everybody else. I'll be back on Tuesday. Peace, peace.